It's got to be the same guys that are strip club DJs have to be the bull, like
Bull guy?
Yeah, bull guy, bull controller.
Bull controller's a wild gig. That's gotta feel gay when the guy gets on.
Yeah, it's kind because then you're like making it move a certain way. Yeah, I can see him being like, bro, please don't get on this fuck. But then it's weird that he was like, no, then he was like, that's kind of weird. He got all sexy on the bull after denying the bros.
He was just like a little Asian guy with long hair and was really like,
Okay, well,
it's like he's showing off
change things.
That does. He's a bit of a gremlin dealer.
He's a complete gremlin dealer.
That's the funniest terminology.
Called an Asian guy with long hair,
Gremlin dealer.
If you watch the movie,
he's the guy who sold the gremlin. Sorry.
No, it's
not
very,
every day
very
you get
good.
to break dust off gremlin dealer.
Yeah. Is that an old one?
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
That's an old one. Gremlin dealer.
It's so good.
When Tom, Kevin, and Spud lived together, there was this. They would always get Craigslist roommates. This one, they were always weird as fuck. And the one time, it's like one of their friends was like this Asian dude with a beard and long hair. I don't know which one of them was like, who the fuck invited the Gremlin fucking gremlin dealers down there all night watching YouTube.
Imagine how much it would suck to live with those people. Oh, they're such fucking dickheads, dude.
I know. Oh, it's so funny.
The one guy that thought they were the devil was
the Canadian freaked
the
out.
Canadian freak out.
Oh, Tom.
he thought they were the devil?
Yeah.
My brother cooked him on an eighth of mushroom. I remember I gave Tom mushrooms and Tom sold him to the Canadian guy for like, it was like for real, like he should have went to jail. The price he charged him was, it was brutal. It was like he charged him like $80 for an eighth of mushrooms. The Canadian, he didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
So he started watching The Ring of Power. Remember that documentary? It was like one of the oldest.
It's like the
Illuminati-
Rockefellers.
Yeah. And like everyone had seen that, everyone had been watching that, and then he got his hands on it. And I was like in my brother's house, sleeping on the couch because there was I had fleas in my house at the time, so I had to sleep on there.
Bring him over there.
Yeah, pretty much. And I was just laying on the couch trying to sleep while this Canadian watched the entire. It was like a long, like I forget how long it was, but he watched like chunks every night. And then at the end of him finishing The Ring of Power, like lizard people, all that shit, my brother had given him the mushrooms. And he ate them that night after watching like 9 hours of like fucking Rothschild shit. Went ballistic and wrote a letter to first of all, I took off his protein powder. He was pretty jacked. Sprinkled it across the whole room, just dumped it everywhere, and like wrote letters to my brother saying like they're the devil and all of this like crazy shit.
Was he like putting it in the door? Like,
I think he might have been trying to create like a little fucking like fairy circle.
Yeah.
But he wrote them like very scorching letters, and then he just like dipped out. He didn't pay his last month. But he was like, in the letter for my brother, I think he found out too that he got absolutely cooked on the price.
Yeah, he's like, also, I found out about the price of the mushrooms, you fucking dickhead.
You take advantage. But he said my brother Tom was the absolute devil. And then Kevin, I forget what he said, but it wasn't really flattering for him either. And he just spazzed, dude. He sucked as a roommate.
I believe it.
Yeah, he wasn't the best roommate. Although, yeah, he definitely was doing his research though.
He did his research.
That video was fucked. It was like London, New York City, and then one other town. It was like the Ring of Power. That was like the triangle that formed the Illuminati's grip on like there was whatchamacallit? Rome. That was obviously the third thing. Damn. Yeah, he lost his mind. The dude went full fucking schizo and then ate a fucking eighth of mushrooms and like.
Did anyone ever talk to him again? Did he come down from the mushroom trip
bro.
and be like,
he was gone?
But that's what happens when you're an adult with male roommates.
Yeah,
because you hit that age where men have mental breakdowns, and they shouldn't be living with you,
dude. Yep,
you get to witness it.
There was another roommate who got tricked into believing that he was going to tour with Tommy Lee Davis from Nine. Was it Nine? Where's Tommy Lee from? Oh, he dated Pam Anderson.
Tommy Lee. What's his? No, it's just his name.
Tommy Lee. My bad. I'm thinking Tommy Lee. Okay, yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee. Yeah,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
He
thought he was
Tommy Lee Jones.
I just met Tommy Lee on Monday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, dude, this guy thought that's fucking sick, by the way.
Yeah.
This dude thought he was going on tour with him, but there was just this older guy who was having him at his house and just making up lies and like just stringing him along. Don't know what for. It was really weird. And then
there's only one reason to fib.
Hey, look, No, we'll never know. I don't know what happened. It was we were telling him like that guy definitely fucked you, but we don't know. But then there was another. Then he knew somebody who came.
Motley Crue.
It's some girl he knew got addicted to heroin, and like the dad came to like get her out of the house. And dude, it was like dude had one fucking leg, just trying to get his like heroin daughter out of the house. I remember being like, "Damn, this is as sad as it gets." Then there was a vet who was smoking crack and stealing money from everyone's room. They had the worst run. They had like 5 for 5.
Kept going back to the well though. Kept going back to Craigslist.
I know. Dude,
I mean, what the fuck? Fool me once.
it's $400 a month. They did get one
Yeah, you
guy
gotta
who
go
was
somewhere
chill.
else.
They got a library. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, you could meet someone.
True. But if we were maxed out, dude, it was Spud, Tom,
Do
Kevin.
an open mic. You'll find fucking
Yeah,
30
true,
guys who need
true.
roommates.
It was funny. Them getting weirdos from online to live in that house.